I visited my brother today. Poor guy. I suddenly felt sorry for him. Imagine marrying someone like you. Why don't you do any housework? If you want to continue being part of this family, you need to start making yourself useful. You don't even have a job. You have no excuse not to do housework. Stop being so lazy.
Susan, I'm not being lazy. I've just been a bit tired lately, so I couldn't take care of the house. And you know I'm with a child. My belly is getting bigger every day, so it's difficult to move around. Not to mention my morning sickness is also getting worse.
Oh God, all these excuses. You're pregnant, not injured. I was never as lazy and as useless as you when I was pregnant, so you can't use that excuse with me.
I'm telling the truth. I'm honestly tired, and with a pregnancy, it's hard for me to do things that require a lot of energy.
What are you talking about? Most of the housework do not require a lot of energy. Like cooking. You haven't even been cooking proper meals for your husband. He works hard all day. The least you can do is take care of him when he gets home. He complains to me all the time and tells me that he regrets marrying such a useless girl like you.
He told you that? For your information, I do try my best to cook him good meals even if I'm suffering with morning sickness.
And you think you deserve an award for that? That's bare minimum. It's your duty, so stop making it seem like you're doing him a favor.
I didn't mean it that way. I'm just saying that even if I'm not feeling well, I still try to do my best for him and our family.
You know that you could try harder, right? You're obviously using your pregnancy as an excuse for your laziness. If you really did try your best, then why aren't people satisfied with what you've done?
I will do better.
Haha, you better. Although, I find it hard to believe that anymore. How many times have you said this before? And has anything changed by now? Nothing. I'm not playing with you. We better see improvements. And soon. If you don't work hard to serve your husband, the only person who will regret it is you.
I will definitely work hard to satisfy him.
Not just him. Me too. And everyone in our family.
I get it.
I really don't understand how my brother married a Joskin like you. Maybe this pregnancy was part of a huge plan. I'm sure you have ulterior motives.
I don't quite get what you mean.
Maybe you planned on getting pregnant right away because you wanted to stay home and do nothing. That seems like something you would do. Then use all the pregnancy as an excuse so my brother will have to do all the work. You can be so cunning, but you'll never outsmart us.
No, you're wrong. I would never do that. I decided to get pregnant right after marriage because I love your brother and I'm excited to grow our family. I don't intend to just stay at home forever and depend on him for everything we need. I wanted to continue working until I gave birth. But the doctor said I had to stay home for prenatal care.
Ugh. You never run out of excuses, do you? Now you're bringing up the doctor too? Just admit it. You don't want to do anything but stay at home and live like a princess.
No, please. I'm not like that.
There's no point trying to convince me otherwise. I can see through you. I will never believe anything you say.
Aren't you also a housewife?
I am, but I'm not a lazy, useless housewife. I always make sure I am on top of my responsibilities. And that's not the point here. The point is that you're not doing your job. Keep my business out of this conversation. And have a little respect. I'm older than you.
Yeah, but only by 5 years.
Duh, that's half a decade. Whatever. Let me tell you this. Next week, my relatives are coming to celebrate my mother's birthday. Don't even think about putting on an act and pretending to be tired just to make people pity you.
That never even crossed my mind. Don't worry, I will definitely do my best to be a good wife.
You should remember what you said. If we don't see any changes in your behavior, we're not going to be as forgiving. We won't overlook this anymore. And you can't come to the party empty-handed. You should know what I mean.
I understand that.
I need to know what you intend to bring. I don't want you bringing any crappy food to the party.
Yes, I will let you know before I buy anything.
It's going to be grand, so don't even think about bringing cheap products or you'll be the laughing stock at the party. Our family won't let you off easily if that happens. You'll be such an embarrassment.
I'll make sure to bring something nice and fancy. Can you tell me what gift my mother-in-law would like?
Why are you asking me this? Don't you know how to use your brain?
I just want to make her happy.
Shut up. This conversation is over. Just make sure you do everything I told you.
One day later.
Hello. Are you free now? There's something I want to confirm with you.
I'm free, Mom. What's going on?
I spoke with Susan today. I don't know why she always gets angry every time we mention you. She screams whenever we talk about you. She's always complaining to us all day about you. And we don't know what happened between you and her.
What did she complain about me? I'm trying to do better.
Justin is really lucky to have such a good wife like you. There is nothing to complain about you. Justin's father and I are very pleased with you. I'm wondering if something happened between you and Susan, so I thought I'd ask you.
I think she misunderstands me a lot. She's been showing disapproval of me lately, no matter what I do or say.
She said that you plan to become a housewife after giving birth and that you want to sell your house to come live with us instead so that living expenses will be covered by our retirement benefits.
What? I never said that. And I plan to go back to work when the doctor gives me the okay to do so. I never said anything about selling the house or using your retirement benefits. I think there's a misunderstanding between us.
Why did Susan say that then?
I don't know why she lied to you. I have no idea about that. I'm actually preparing for an interview. But currently, I'm restricted to move around, so I want to wait until the baby is born.
I never doubted you. I just wanted to tell you about it.
Did she say anything else?
She also said that you secretly used Justin's savings to buy a lot of luxurious handbags and jewelry.
Mom, I don't even have any luxurious handbags and jewelry. You can search my house if you want to. I'm not interested in those things at all. And Justin and I are working hard and saving money to raise our child. How could I secretly use money in such a wasteful way?
I believe you. However, I just wanted to ask you to understand more about your current relationship with Susan. I think you should know that Susan talked behind your back. I thought she exaggerated things about you in front of us. Maybe other relatives have also heard the same rumors.
I don't understand what's going on either, Mom.
Anyway, next week is my birthday. I'll be throwing a party and all my relatives will be coming. I will clear your name then. By the way, you should talk to Justin about the current situation.
Okay, I'll tell him.
On birthday.
You falling is the funniest thing I've seen today. Too bad I didn't catch it on video.
Why? I just wanted to sit down and have a rest. Why did you push me down?
I told you before, today's a very important day. You cannot be lazy. Do you still need me to teach you the most basic things?
I told you, I just want to sit down and rest a little bit. I'm not lazy at all. That can't be an excuse for you to push me like that. Especially because I'm pregnant. You could harm the baby.
Shut up. I'm Justin's sister. I have authority here. I can treat you however I want. In fact, you should be grateful to me. But instead, you're arguing with me? How dare you?
Did you know that doing this would endanger my unborn baby? If something ever happens to the child, I will never forgive you, and neither will Justin.
Oh, shut up. My brother could never get mad at me. Besides, this is all your fault. If you weren't so lazy, I wouldn't have to literally push you to get moving. And don't be such a baby. I just pushed you lightly. You don't need to make a big deal out of it. Just stop arguing with me before I kick you out.
You can't threaten me anymore.
What do you mean?
I'm not afraid of you, and I'll never go back.
This is your parents-in-law's house. Don't you want to see them anymore?
Your parents won't live here anymore, and Justin and I will move out. Didn't you know?
And where the hell will you move to?
Justin and I will live with your parents, and we are planning to sell this house and ours. We will move to a new house soon. Also, we don't have to endure your harassment anymore.
Excuse me? How dare you? I don't believe it one bit. This is bullshit. There's no way my parents will live with you.
My in-laws and Justin tried their best to protect me from you. This is the best way we can think of.
Maybe you fooled my parents by bad-mouthing me to them.
You are the one who framed me. You even made me do heavy housework knowing damn well that I'm pregnant. That wasn't enough. You even pushed me down to the ground. Don't you think you're going too far?
What I am doing now is only good for you. You were spoiled by your family and that's why you behave badly. And now you'd better shut your mouth.
The one who should keep quiet now is you. I asked your husband and he said that even though you have been married for many years, you never do any housework. He comes home from work very tired but still has to go into the kitchen to cook. Whenever he asks for your help, you always pretend to be sick. When you were pregnant, you lay in bed all day and did nothing. You even said that you were depressed and needed to buy some luxury items to relieve yourself. When he just complained a little bit, you made a fuss and even threatened to commit suicide.
Hey, what he said is not true at all. You mustn't believe what he said. I did nothing of that sort.
Even if he lied, your child would not.
My child is just a kid. He's not credible.
What's the use of my brother-in-law lying to me?
You have no right to interrogate my family. If I don't want to do housework, it's none of your business.
Yes, I have no right to interfere in your family affairs, the same way you have no right to interfere with mine. What you did today shocked all of your relatives. That was the last straw, and your husband said he didn't want to live with you anymore. He actually wants to divorce you.
Are you kidding me? Where is my husband now? Tell him to come pick me up. I don't want to hear your lies anymore.
Your parents and Justin are here with me. We have something important to discuss.
Hey, they are my family. Are you going to take over my family now?
They were really worried when you pushed me. Fortunately, after going to the hospital for a checkup, the doctor said there was no problem. Do you know how upset I was when your parents cried and apologized to me? You were the one who made the mistake. You're the one who needs to apologize, not them.
I was only punishing you because you weren't doing what you were supposed to. You asked my family to apologize to you?
They are the ones who offered to apologize to me.
Tell my family to come back here immediately. I want to see them right away.
They said they never want to see you again.
I don't believe that.
It's true. For the longest time, you've not only been speaking badly about me to your parents, but you've also been spreading gossip to your relatives. Fortunately, all misunderstandings have been resolved today. Now everyone knows your true face.
So now you've become a victim in their eyes, right?
I really can't understand why your parents have a daughter like you. Why do you have to ruin my happiness with Justin? My husband told me that everything you told me were lies. If Justin and I get divorced, will you get something out of it?
Why can you live a happy life and I can't? You're pregnant but not gaining any weight no matter what you eat? And my parents spoil you a lot. But I'm their daughter.
I can't believe you tried to hurt me for such a silly reason like that. Your family asked me to tell you that they want to cut ties with you. We will not contact you anymore.
Are you kidding me? I'm their family. How can they treat me like this? I will keep waiting for you here.
You can keep waiting. We won't come. But the new owner of that house will in a few days. Or you can choose not to waste your time. We bought a new house and we will live happily with your parents. Your husband also moved out with your 2 children. He left the divorce agreement on the table. None of your relatives will help you.
How dare you do that? I did nothing wrong.
How can you say you've done nothing wrong when everything you've done so far are mean and cruel things? You almost harmed my unborn child. I will never forgive you. Ever!
Okay, I'm sorry. I won't make you do housework anymore, and I won't badmouth you to our relatives.
It's too late for that now. Being with someone like you is like a ticking time bomb. I'm worried you'd do something terrible to me or my child.
Oh, come on. We're family. How can you cut ties with me like that? Give me another chance. Let's talk things out. Let's clear up all these misunderstandings. I was wrong. I shouldn't have hurt you. Please, forgive me.
It's too late. I gave you a chance, but you wasted it.
How could my parents do this? I'm their daughter. Why would they choose you over me? I will find you. You can't escape from me.
I have saved screenshots of what you said to me. If you dare to say or do anything to me again, I will report it to the police. And when that happens, there will be nothing you can do about it, and you will live a life of regret.
After that,
I blocked Susan's number, but she still didn't give up and called my husband to ask for forgiveness. When Justin found out that Susan pushed me, potentially harming our unborn child, he was furious. He warned Susan not to call me for the rest of her life, and my parents-in-law also cut ties with her. I was quite scared. Fortunately, the baby was not in any danger, and after a few months, I gave birth to twins. My husband's parents were very happy. After Susan and my brother-in-law got divorced, she had to find a better job to make ends meet. Luckily, she has a friend to help her find a part-time job at a cafe. I heard that she changed her mind, but I don't know how long she can keep it up.